Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of the Game of Two Halves podcast. It's the two same guilty criminals, Vijay and myself. Hey, Vijay, how are you, man?
Hi, Valley. I'm good, bro. What's up? How's it going with you?
Going good.
Finally, after 2 weeks, we are back to
Yeah. We
domestic.
we
Sorry.
ourselves
Yeah.
took a international break, so yeah, we are back. Good to be back, and looking forward to the game week. To be honest, we as
Yeah.
an Arsenal fan, we needed that break, man.
Yeah, you did. You did. And I think it's a good game for you guys to bounce back today. So, gonna be an exciting weekend.
Yeah, speaking of exciting, for people who are watching this show, we're going to announce a contest at the end of this podcast. So make sure that you stay till the end. And here's your chance to win something interesting. What it is, we don't know yet, but stay till the end and maybe you may find out some more details. How's it been, man? Happy Ganesh,
Yes.
and to all our viewers, happy Ganesh. And as you know, I was telling Vijay yesterday, it's one of my most favorite festivals, one of my most, I mean, the best memories, I think, especially growing up, is during Ganesh Chaturthi. So, how did you celebrate?
Yeah, it was good, man. Last year we missed because of COVID. So, yesterday
Yeah.
we had a small celebration. And yeah, it was good. It felt good to just be with family and just be in that whole Ganesh zone. Like you said, it's one of the big festivals here in Goa.
Yeah.
And happy Ganesh to all of viewers watching. Hope you guys have a great, great year.
Moving on back to football, and after the break, we're back to the English Premier League. But during the break, we had a lot of interesting things that happened, and we had the international games, the qualifiers for the World Cup coming up. It's a tight schedule, Vijay, this year for the qualifiers because there was a lot of time missed out last year to have a lot of the matches. The Euros delayed a lot of it, a lot of unplanned things, and but finally we've having a tight schedule of qualifiers. What did you think about the last 2 weeks in terms of the games?
Well, to be honest, I haven't watched a lot of games, but I was following the scores, and I think most of the teams who were supposed to won their games. Germany won.
Mhm.
England won. I think England to their last game against Poland. But
Yeah.
yeah, the most what do you say that the expected teams were to win won their games. So I think we'll have most of the top teams. No upsets so far. So
Yeah, I think that's one key this year, that like Italy not qualifying in the last World Cup, there's no surprises at the moment, and looks like all
yeah,
of the top teams would be in the World Cup, which is it's in itself going to be a very different World Cup. I think it's the first one in the Middle East that's being ever
yeah.
played. So it's going to be a unique, special edition. A lot of adjustment for the players, a lot of debate whether it should or shouldn't be there, but yeah, as you said, there was no major kind of upsets. And I think before the show, you were talking about one team who's gone on to change their last World Cup fortunes in Italy.
Correct. Yeah. So I think they achieved the record for the longest unbeaten run. I think for any international country. Again,
Oh wow.
uh, we are not football experts and pundits, but I think that's what I read, and I hope I'm correct.
And if we are wrong, people can let us know in the comments. So
Yeah.
be the fact checkers. But I'm saying that's
Yeah.
interesting, right? From going from
It is.
not qualifying to the World Cup to winning the Euros to now topping and being unbeaten. That's really incredible, right?
It is, and it makes them one of the favorites for the World Cup also, unless they have like crazy number of injuries. I think they'll be the team to look out for at the World Cup. I know it's still a long time away, but Italy are looking like a very good team.
For me, just on this Italy topic, what do you think changed for them? Because they had to come on kind of get not to get rid, but they had to reinvent themselves. They lost a lot of their senior experienced players through retirement and stuff like that, and then they got a new coach in Mancini. So, what do you think really has worked or made the difference for them to reach this?
I really don't have an answer to that because I haven't followed a lot of international football and
Mhm.
Italy especially. But it does look like Mancini has brought about a lot of changes. I don't exactly know what and where.
Mhm.
And even if you look at the quality of their players now, I mean their strength always was defense, and we saw that in the Euros.
Yeah.
So they are a very good defensive side, and along with that, now they have a good attacking force as well. So I think it's probably the manager, but then again, I don't know too many technical details to
All right.
comment on that.
Yeah. And then I think the other
But
team
what
that
do you think? What do you think?
I think
Have you followed them much?
yeah, I have followed a bit of it, the football, and seeing Mancini's career and what he did with Manchester City the first time he was around over there. It's a similar style of what he has done. Though a lot of people give Pep Guardiola I mean, the success of what Manchester City is. Mancini was really the one who kind of ignited that with Manchester City. He laid the foundations in terms of their academy, in terms of their recruitment, in terms of their selection, in terms of their tactics. I feel he's one of the stronger managers when it comes to tactics. What he's really good at, his game is good at his formation play and how his players stick to the formation and what their roles are. And I think that's what is important for Italy because they play with a lot of flair. They have a lot of aggression in the way they play. They have a beautiful style of playing, and I think he's able to kind of get that
Yeah,
essence out of the team. For me, what has worked out for Italy, and they're a team to kind of watch out. And
yeah,
the other team, something that we follow out is England. I think they've been doing well. Uh, I think England always does well till it reaches the quarterfinals of a World Cup, and then they lose the plot from there on. I feel if I have to
yeah.
compare them, they are the South Africa of cricket.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you said it well. But I mean, they lost on penalties in the Euros, right? So I think they're just inching closer. So I think for them, it's a good sign. And the talent that's coming out of England, I mean, we know the players, we follow Premier League so much.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just about time, man, till they win that big trophy. But like
I
you said,
don't I don't believe it.
something happens to them in the final.
I have a
Yeah,
different view because England have always had a team full of stars. Because of the Premier League, they have a lot of great English talent. You're talking about the people like Rooney, Beckham, Welbeck at his in a prime, playing in one team. You're talking about the this Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher. These guys have been legends for their clubs. They've been great
Lampard,
players.
Gerrard, yeah,
Yes, Lampard, Gerrard, and yet, like these are not small
Harry, yeah.
names compared to today's Grealish, Saka, Jadon Sancho. They are of that generation, but somehow they've always looked like yes, they are inching closer, but they never do. I do hope they get what they want, but I was happy that Saka scored a goal on his birthday for England, so that was really nice to watch as an Arsenal fan. But that was all about it, I think. And then the other interesting thing that happened was in South America, the Argentina versus Brazil fiasco. Did you watch that?
Obviously, I got the highlights. I was not watching. Messi made a fair point. He said we've been in the country for 4 5 days. Why do you have to come when the match has started and you've played 90 minutes? It was. I was reading some funny comments. It's like Brazilian team was just scared after that Copa America final apparently. They just didn't want to play Argentina. I mean, yeah, but jokes apart, it was really sad to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the reality today, especially with the pandemic. I really don't have my own informed opinion, but I think at least they could have avoided after what playing 11 minutes on the field. You can stop it much before that.
Sorry, I was saying we might not know the exact inside story.
Yeah,
We have not read too much about it, but that's something that could have been avoided on the field. Yeah.
yeah. And just a few days later, after that, Messi does what Messi does, and he's now the leading goal scorer in South America. overtaking one of the legends of football, the Brazilian Pele. Another achievement to Messi. This guy is just superb. He's amazing, man.
He is, and the fact that he's 2 years younger to Ronaldo, I think makes him very very, what do you say, that capable of breaking that record. Also, I know that they don't really go chasing records, but uh, I think he'll continue playing, man, the way he is for another couple of years. Like we've seen Ronaldo, they're both like
Yeah,
there. So he has a very good chance of getting to that record. So
yeah.
let's see.
Do you think like they push each other? Like, I mean, obviously without even speaking or talking to each other, but just as we hype, like for example, just for our viewers, I am a Ronaldo guy and you are a Messi guy, and we always have this debate. And I think every friend circle in a footballing friend circle will have this Ronaldo versus Messi debate. So I'm sure these guys themselves are hearing these things, and they've got kids of their own who also must be talking about it. I'm sure they push themselves like to trump each other. What do you think, man?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. It's always like this. I feel like, okay, Ronaldo has done that. Okay, I'll let's go out and do what I can do better. And then Ronaldo thinks the same. Okay, Messi's done that. Let's go out and do what I do best. So I think it's in a way them pushing each other has actually brought them to that level, and I think it'll continue to happen till they are no more able to play at that
Yeah,
level
yeah,
once
yeah.
the age factor comes in. Yeah.
I think as a footballing fan or football fan rather, nobody's really prepared for that day when you don't have Ronaldo or
No,
Messi.
man.
So I think
I mean, we
most
were
of
we
us.
were not prepared for. Sorry, yeah, we were not prepared for Messi leaving Barcelona, man. I mean, that was such a
Yes,
shocking thing. Imagine when the day comes when they actually you won't see them on the field. It's going to be very very emotional for us football fans, both Ronaldo and Messi. And we are lucky. I mean, people say that Maradona's and Pele's were the best, but I really don't know. I haven't watched a lot of them, but we are lucky to be witnessing what we are right now, and for the last so many years, last decade or two, what we have been witnessing. Just lucky for that.
exactly, man. The only regret I have is not being able to ever watch either of them live. And I
Yeah,
think it's a dream that may
maybe it's
go
not too late.
unfulfilled. I don't know, man. It's a race against time now, given the COVID
I
situation.
know. Maybe where you are and where I am, like you are in Kuwait, you're much closer, and I'm in India. Qatar 2022 looks like a, a very good
Oh yeah,
opportunity for us. So,
yeah. And those of you who want to support
yeah.
us, we'll put a link down. You can donate to our cause. Where Vijay and I want to go and watch Ronaldo and Messi, you can help us achieve our dreams. Ah, great. And well, I mean, last thing that we wanted to discuss is today, in fact, the English Premier League is back, and football is back. It's been 2 weeks, but I think uh, any week without football seems too long, especially the Premier League. And we're excited to kind of have it back. We've spoken about the Premier League predictions, our FPL tips. Vijay shared some interesting tips. Check out our previous video. It's in fact posted earlier today, if this recording
Okay.
comes today, but it's episode 3. Check it out. Vijay shares some of his inside tips on how you can up your score on the FPL, and also our predictions on the upcoming matches. Excited for today, Vijay?
Oh yeah, super excited. And I know by the time this episode comes out, the deadline has would have been passed for FPL. So I want to say that I pulled the trigger. I've used my wild card, and I've
Oh,
got Ronaldo in. Yeah. So fingers crossed, man. Yeah,
oh,
this has been the most nervous 2 weeks for me because I mean the stakes are high, man. I'm like I told you, I'm part of a few groups and a lot of and let's see, man. Just want to stay ahead of the competition. So let's see.
great. Lastly, something that we spoke at the start of this podcast. We love people who are encouraging us. A lot of our friends, families have been supporting us. We are still new, and we're new to this, and we're learning, and we're kind of enjoying what we're doing. We want to evolve what we're doing, and you're part of the journey and want to give back to you. So we would be having a contest next week in our next episode. We'll share the details of the contest in the next episode. So make sure that you are subscribing to our channel and liking this video. Please share it with your friends, family, comment below, and we will be announcing an interesting contest next week, and you could win something for yourself from the Game of Two Halves podcast. Any final thoughts, Vijay?
Uh, no, man. I hope we can give a good what do you say that giveaway next week for our contest. So, guys, please tune in to the episode next week. It's our first contest, so we'll make sure that it's a good one. So that's it, and excited for the weekend, Valley. As always,
Yeah, man.
football is back.
Yes, football
Premier
is
League is
back.
back. Yeah.
All right, man, Vijay. Fun as always, and catch you in the next episode. Take care.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.
What? 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 What?